Hello, for what may be the last of these videos. I have reached this point, and I will read you from the instructions. The panel arrangement is a trial. You're telling me. Been struggling for the past 10, 15, goodness knows how many minutes. Even though the console looks symmetrical, it's not. Taking panel 1, which I've got into place at the moment, place it into one of the positions as seen on figure 21. Then place each consecutive panel using the numbers indicated on the diagram into its position working clockwise around the console. Yeah, I am going clockwise, I'm definitely going clockwise. The fit may need a little moving around, and in some cases the sanding of adjoining joints. Ooh. My phone tells me that Nicola Sturgeon has just published her tax returns, so don't all rush at once to read that scintillating document. See, that is putting it mildly. Sanding, when you get overhangs of about 1 centimetre, that needs more than sanding. That makes me think something's out big time in the measurement front. But even though there's like a couple of millimetres gap crossways on this thing where things that were in two halves had to be joined together, a couple of millimetres may well sort of add up, I guess. Once happy with the placement, glue each panel in the desired place to the risers, making sure that the panels are as far downward along the front edge. This bit here, right at the edge, being the front edge. See, that one won't even go down. You can sort of push it down at one end and then it pops up at the other end, so that's not happy at all. Just get you pointing down again. See more or less what I'm doing. Okay. Every so often you find one that fits perfectly, and there's panel 1 about as good as it'll ever go in. It's a little bit rocky maybe, but otherwise a perfect fit. As you suddenly get your spirits up and you go, ooh, yes, that means panel 2 will fit. Those who've been watching live for the past few minutes will know it doesn't work like that. So I'm not quite, having been all the way round this at least once, and at this point I've clearly looped because I've reached a point where 1 and 2 go in. And there's an overhang on 2. Which meant that 3, those dodgy levers that keep falling out, also overhang. But quite dramatically, by several millimetres at very least. And so you go, oh yes, I can live with it. What, that overhanging? So you try and put 4 in. In other words, you get a little over ambitious. And you try and put 4 in. And 1, 2 and 3 start having an argument. And now with both 3 overhanging. Alright Richard, thanks for watching for a while. 4 overhanging. You go, oh, go on, let's go further than we've ever gone before, let's try and put 5 in. And now, the only way you can get 5 in is it's overhanging and it's falling down. And then you go, oh what the hey, let's try and put 6 in. And 6 won't go in at all, you run out of room. Ah! Dang! Let's see. Get a shot of that. So I don't know. I don't know at all. So, change the angle. So that one at least is a reasonably good fit. They look so good when you can't see the bits of them aren't fitting. So then we get to panel number 2. I can get that to go quite a long way back, right up against the iPad. Then I can get this at an angle where I can actually see what I'm seeing, more or less. Well, for it to be seeing what I'm seeing, it would need to be literally in front of me, which can sort of be done. Wonderfully fiddly thing, this Gorilla Pods. Yeah. So that's 1 in place. See, that's 2 in place, but already overhanging. It's to a point where I don't know where I can put you. Sort of there. All the like pliers or something. It looks so good when you get it more or less right. Periscope. So third one's got these 2 black grills on. goes like that. Ooh, Steve Hatcher's adding this to Hulu, quite possibly. And that is where the problems set in. That one will not go on. It's that one, as in scale terms, a massive overhang. Not the sort of thing that you could solve through sanding. That is a big overhang. Afternoon, Katie. You see before you a very stressed man. I'll try and hold this up to the camera. It is a very hit and miss arrangement getting these things into place. In the instructions' own words, panel placement is a trial. You're telling me. Hello, Casey. I've got 3 of them in place at the moment. And the third one is definitely overhanging by about half a centimetre to a centimetre. So you start getting over ambitious and you go, oh, we'll put the fourth one in. And of course the error is just magnified and it won't go in. And about the only thing I can point to is the fact that part of the table, the support part of the table and the base all had to be glued together. Now I don't really have any clamps that are on the right sort of scale. It does, yeah, but it's a pain that it won't fit together properly. Whoa! See what I mean? Well, I'm going to have to end this video now, which I'd hoped would be the last video, and I hoped I'd be able to finish this thing today. But there are times in life where things literally do not work. I will move the camera now and I will show you. This does not work. The instructions say find the best spot to put panel 1 in. On more than one occasion I have turned the whole console round. There are literally only 2 spots on it where panel 1 even vaguely fits. And it fits pretty much identically to both of them. So I will turn the camera around now and I will show you what is in front of me. This is panel 1. This is fitting fine. It's a little bit wonky in the bottom, but other than that it is fitting fine. And then you go round clockwise and the rot sets in panel 2. Overhang. Panel 3. Massive overhang. Panel 4. Underhang. Panel 5 riding up over panel 4. And panel 6, oddly enough, actually in place. Demonstrating there might be a degree of leeway, but not in the right places. So there you have it. And then you have my eternal problem whenever I hit these sort of things. No one I know is local enough to come round, look at that, and have a sort of eureka moment and go, ah, well, what you need is... And there's the problem. I don't know what you need. I'm not remotely an experienced modeler. I'm learning a lot of things in life on the fly, this included. So I'll leave you with that. Maybe one of you watching is a modelling genius. Maybe one of you knows the solution, because I don't. because without getting these in position I can't fit the dividers that are meant to go between them and glue the whole thing into place and finish it. Bye for now.